101 with Lynch and Taco.
On Orlando's Rock Station 101.1 WJRR, and this hour is brought to you by Petty's Meats. I think by now, after all these years, we've made it crystal clear that we're big fans of Petty's. They're on 434 in Longwood, just west of I-4.
They made my Valentine's Day a Valentine. You know what I'm saying?
You went over and got the heart-shaped Delmonico's, you romantic meat guy, you.
Butcher Block Delmonico. Oh, God, that thing was awesome. But thank you, Petty's, man. You hooked it up. You did it right. And made my wife a happy lady. Did some sides from Petty's as well. They have you covered from the minute you walk in and you go over and you pour yourself an ice-cold draft beer. I was talking to my buddy Judge Stan the other day, and he goes, they still have the keg of beer there?
Hell yeah, they do.
Believe it. You walk in, you pour yourself a free draft beer, I should add, and then get to shopping for different things, man, from appetizers to desserts.
I had two while I was in there last time.
Did you?
Well, I had a lot of choices I had to make.
You were doing a lot of shopping, I see.
Yeah, so.
What'd you end up getting? Just curious.
I don't know, a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah. I mean, whether you need...
Because I know you did their meatloaf recently.
Quality cuts of meats and hard-to-find stuff to, as Taco said, the desserts and the sides. Petty's, you can't go wrong. It's worth the drive.
Or even just a sandwich. You're driving and you're going, man, I don't want fast food. Blah. Pull into Petty's Meats, man. You order yourself a freshly made sandwich, and it comes with chips and a pickle.
All right. That is on 434 in Longwood, just west of I-4. Petty's is open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 6. Let's begin in Chicago. The City Hall of Chicago has apparently decided after, 3 years to send a cease-and-desist order to a business operating as a sex dungeon.
Oh, really?
They're now all of a sudden trying to decide where it fits in the city's licensing code. It's called Madame Priscilla Bell, who is the operator of the city's premier dungeon and claims to have thousands of clients and revenue exceeding $1 million a year. So out of the blue now, the city has decided to shut it down, at least temporarily, as they look into what negative impact the business has on the community. Lawyers for Bell say that among the dungeon's clients are people who hold positions of prestige.
You knew that.
Including members of governments.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that was coming. I knew it was going to be, they're going to send the cease and desist. How many of your employees have gone? Remember when, I know this is a dungeon, but remember when they had the one that was similar here? The Pussycat Lounge? Don't you remember upstairs at JJ Whispers? You could not have closed that out of your memory. I had to work there a few times.
I don't think I ever went in there.
Really? It was this...
I'm sorry, I got nothing on that.
Upstairs place. It was... Okay. If you've lived here for a while...
Did you go in there and get spanked?
You remember JJ Whispers. That was a great club
then
where...
it became the Embassy.
Embassy Suites.
Just the Embassy.
Oh, no. Embassy Suites is a place where you bring a girl after the embassy. But anyway.
They have a wonderful breakfast as well.
Yes. No.
Freshly prepared.
No, but Embassy, it was after JJ Whispers, yes. I mean, all bands played there. Creed, Matchbox 20, everybody. But when it went through its phases of after it was JJ Whispers, and then Embassy did all right, but then it just kind of started going downhill. They had a club upstairs called the Pussycat Lounge. And yes, they'd whip you and stuff, Pat. They told me when I was doing my night show.
Did they ever tell you were a bad boy?
Oh, yeah. When I was doing my night show here on JRR almost 30 years ago. 30 years ago. And they go, all right, you're going to go to this new place. It's called, I go, what? What's the deal with it? Pussycat Lounge. I mean, I'm in. It sounds good. And I went there and they whip you.
So we'll see what happens with the Chicago dungeon. I just think it's weird. This thing goes, with really no issues for 3 years, and who cares what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. and everybody's a consenting adult, I could give a rat's ass.
But if people are paying for sex, that's where the legalities come in.
It doesn't sound like that's what's happening here. I think it's like a membership type place.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll see. All right, Mr. Bird expert.
What sector of fowl are we talking about?
Pigeons.
They are foul.
I have a question, and it's right in the headline of this, and I never really stopped to think about it.
Have I ever eaten one?
No, you have. You may not know it, but you have.
Oh, I guarantee it. I've eaten dove.
Yeah.
You got pigeon? I almost broke a crown on the buckshot.
When's the last time you saw a baby pigeon?
You know what? That is a good question. They don't exist, do they? They're just born big and fat.
No, you're close.
I'm right out
You're
of that.
close. This is some deal that offers scientific explanations to some questions that you never really stop to think about until they're posed, and you go, you know what?
Oh, well, you hit the fart fan. I'm sorry.
God damn it,
When I
man.
stood up, don't use the Lord's name in vain over a little cheese.
I forgot it's Ash Wednesday.
Even on top of it, it's Ash Wednesday. No, when I stood up, it slipped out. Yeah, it smells just like that egg bite I just ate.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
No problem. So anyway, baby pigeons.
Yeah. So,
No, just keep the fan going.
Oh, my God, dude. You never see them because they are part of what's called an altrilical species that stay hidden to survive. The primary reason you don't see them is they're in that category of birds, unlike precocial birds such as ducks or geese whose yellow ducklings follow their mom around as soon as they hatch.
Yeah, they're precocious.
Pigeons are born completely helpless, and they stay in an extended nursery situation in wherever the nest is, and it's usually tucked away in the top of a building or under an overpass in someplace away from potential predators. And there they stay for at least 35 days, and in those 35 days, they literally get up to the size of what will ultimately be a grown pigeon, and then they decide to leave the nest, and that's why you don't see baby pigeons. Who said this show doesn't bring any kind of redeeming value?
I was just thinking, you learned about a club where you get whipped, and the baby pigeons are out there, but they're just hidden.
Guy with 3 penises earlier.
Yep, we had that.
A true scientific situation. And then just for S's and G's, I thought I'd bring this up. This was brilliant, whoever came up with this idea.
Somebody said, Taco, have you seen a Chinese restaurant commercial? Think about it. Huh. I go, well, I don't know what they're talking about.
They're insinuating pigeon meat.
I'm down with it.
Anyway, somebody divided the United States up into 13 different regions of the country and asked the question, here you go, 13 USA drinking teams. Which team is out drinking the rest?
Can I see the separating map?
I would like to note here that the state we call home, Florida, is the only region that has its own region, not shared with at least one other state. Everybody else, it's at least 2 to 3 to 4 states in the region.
That says a lot right there.
Well, I'm not going to say that Florida would outdo any of those other areas. In fact, I'm zooming in on one area that a lot of people...
6. Zone number 6 up there?
Oh, yeah, no upper Mid-Lake or Great Lakes region. You got Illinois, Indiana, Wisconsin, and Michigan.
Yeah, those...
Any region that has Wisconsin in it is going to win just by default because it's already been established that's a state full of alcoholics. And we mean that in the most loving way.
It says on the news story clearly 6, and it's not even close. And Region 6 is where I just pointed to.
Actually, that's the first comment when people were voting.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, the only area that probably even could have come close, I think, would be 11, because you got Ohio partnered with West Virginia and Kentucky. Those 3 states can put it away as well.
Yeah, because Kentucky with bourbon.
Yeah, and Ohio is also They knock them back there. But, Florida, the only state they let sit on its own. Figured.
Represent.
I don't know. That's certainly. And then I don't understand why they have Texas paired up with Alaska.
Wait, let me see that.
Yeah, Texas and Alaska. Yeah.
Wow.
Great Lakes region, hands down, man. And I don't think there's even. Can you even make an argument on that? Just based on stories we've had over the years.
You mean
on which area would be the heaviest drinkers?
Oh yeah,
there's no argument whatsoever.
Orlando's WJRR.